Hello there, and welcome to Ag Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Wayne Key, coming to you today here. We're going to be talking about some vegetable plant selection, a couple different things to kind of give you some ideas. Definitely the weather is warmer now. We're out of our cold weather spells that we've had the last few weeks, and we're now ready to start getting that garden prepared and getting plants out, annuals, perennials, vegetables, for example. A couple of things we want to talk about today is whether you're seeding your plants in or you're going to be buying transplants. A couple of things to kind of keep in mind to look for. When you start selecting plants, like this here is a sweet banana pepper plant, every plant will have a tag to it. And that tag is very important not only for you to know what variety it is and what species it is, for example, but it also gives you an idea of what kind of information is required as far as sun, partial sun, how to plant, where to plant, what kind of spacing to put these particular plants in, and of course maturity. This is a sweet banana pepper plant, great for sandwiches. Does a good job growing to 24 to 30 inches in height. It matures in 65 to 70 days, full sun. So certainly some things to consider on this tag. It'll tell you as well disease resistance. It'll tell you, most of the information you need to know about this particular plant. A few things to consider when selecting transplants is look for plants that are in the greenhouse area or wherever you're buying from. If you're looking for transplants, for tomatoes, for example, be careful when you're selecting tomatoes. You're looking for spots, you're looking for any kind of leggy plants that are real tall and leggy, indicate the fact that they've been neglected sunshine, they've not had a lot of sunshine. So you want plants that are healthy, they have a good stem to them, they don't have spots or blemishes. Look over the plants for any type of insects, any kind of insect marks, diseases, or holes, for example, from insects. Looking for thrips, aphids, any kind of small insects that you see on them. Those are the kind of plants you want to steer away from. If you see any kind of disease indications or any kind of spotting on the leaves, stay away from those kind of plants as well. It just indicates that you'll probably have problems down the road with getting those plants up and getting them healthy and having to get them all the way to maturity, for example. If you're selecting seeds for your garden, if you're going to be looking at planting some seeds, you got the rows laid out, for example, you got the soil prepared, and you're going to be putting in some seeds. A couple of things to keep in mind is read the back of the package, for example. There are lots of information on there as far as what type of variety it is. This is a Roma 2 bush bean. It's a flat bean, it's smooth potted, for example. It tells you that they are disease resistant on the back here. It tells you're going to plant them a half to 1 inch in depth. You're going to thin those plants. If you get them too thick or too many plants in the row, for example, per spacing per foot, you're going to thin them to 12 to 16 inches apart. They like full sun. They mature in 59 days. So a lot of information right there on the back. Same thing when it comes to corn. This is sweet corn. It's called a candy corn variety. It tells you the depth, tells you the planting, tells you what spacing to thin them to. And so just something to consider as you're selecting your plants, whether you're using transplants or you're selecting seeds. Be sure and be sure to read the labels and pay attention to what you're purchasing. We'll see you next week. Have a great day. Thank you.